on a button.
Mark's not here?
He asked me what time. I'm sure he's gonna be here at some point. All right, we are at 7 o'clock. Minutes. Don't read that thing yet.
I read these.
Okay.
I read
Hey.
mine. I moved to accept the minutes as read, or written.
I'll second.
All right, the T and Ts. So now you're done then?
Highway update.
Well, we're doing what we can. If it would dry out long enough for us to do a lot of grading, but it seems like it's not gonna do that. We got some shoulder work we did around here, and we've ditched Center Hill and shouldered that. We're still making gravel. Bill tomorrow is going after that load of clay.
Yep.
We got some excavator work to work on the excavator is what I should say. To try and do, I don't know how far we're gonna get with that. The knuckle on that thing is, the wrist is totally worn out. It's getting so I can't even control it anymore. Yeah, but now it's, you hit the lever or the foot pedal and you start doing what you see it stop and you start going and you look at it and it's coming right back around. We'll see what we can do with it. I don't really know what else there is.
So how much green up did you actually get?
We
Do I
got
really
one
wanna know?
complete load of tires
Yep.
and 2 other loads, full loads of tires.
See, the Marvin Road's cleaned up, so.
Yeah, tires and bags.
I saw your truck marks over that way.
Yeah, it's up there on the King Road, they had them tires piled 5 high, 5 wide.
They
It was
weren't?
a whole trailer, we couldn't put any more on it. So, and that was just in one spot. We took one load right off Reservoir, went down to King Road, Water Tower Road, and came up the Reservoir Road, and we were full by the time we got back here.
So how much did you get off Berkshire Center?
Not that bad. I don't think there was all that many people.
I see that there.
Yeah, because my wife wants some green bags, because nobody greened up.
No, nobody
Yeah,
cleaned
so we're
up.
gonna green up. I'll bring the bags up and throw them in the dumpster. Right there. To make her happy. I forgot to grab the green bags last time. Oh, they're right
You can
there.
still do it.
I'm going to.
Okay, they're right there, and I still have another whole roll, so you're good. You're
We're
good.
good, so we
Here
can
comes
keep,
Mark.
greening up. That's good.
I can tell by the walk. It was Mark.
Did you change that in there?
I
The
did.
other night?
I did.
I mean,
You
it
know
was-
why?
It was good
Just checking.
what
No,
everybody
do you
did.
know why?
No?
Yeah.
I think,
Because the
I think the
grand
ditches
list
were a little
from
bit
last
too
year
wet
is
for
what I
most
went
people
on.
to get into.
Yeah.
And then I realized
So-
our grand list this year went up
I see
and
it
it changed the
Saturday, they
numbers.
were on 118.
It was
Quite a few people
35,
picking.
70
Yeah.
and whatever, so
I
it
think
went
that's what
down
Curtis
$5.
is doing.
25.
No, it's
I
all,
don't
it was 30.
blame them for not wanting to get down the
But which is still good, it's all right. I'm gonna go around and change everything and.
Usually the school does some too, don't they?
Huh?
Usually the school does
You
some
haven't
too.
missed
just-
anything
just
but the
leave it
warrants.
as it
Howdy. Howdy, howdy.
Okay, moving on, clerk update.
So, I'm gonna start with the fact that, so we have the garage vote, and I did realize now that we have to have an informational meeting,
Yeah,
because
we
that's
should-
part of the state.
Can we have it the Monday before? Is that our regular meeting?
No, this is where I'm at, so, right
Stop
here,
all other business, garage business.
garage business. So,
But
so
I was
this
gonna
right
ask
here
it 'cause,
is what we put out for the ballot.
Oh.
That we're gonna have to start mailing, cause you have to have them ready 20 days before. Todd's got my informational thing that's passing around. So we have to have an informational meeting, which has to be warned 10 days before you have it, which has to be within 10 days before you have your, vote. Which the 20th, which is our next meeting, actually works really well, so I was putting it out there for 6:30. It doesn't work for you. Do you want me to do it for 7?
Well, you can do it at 6:30.
Okay. I'm just saying, like, the informational meeting will be at 6:30, and you guys can have your regular select board meeting at 7. That's
Yeah.
where I put it at.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then we can
That'll
get
work.
together.
I'll
we
get
can
here
have
as
the
quick as I can.
designs, we can have all of that stuff. So my next thing to you guys is, I probably should have made, but you guys can pass this around. This is what I was putting out there, and I was gonna put it on a bright colored poster. I was gonna go to the Pine Cone. I was gonna put it at,
Jollies.
Jolly's, at the school here, and over to the Phoenix House. Just so that it's, you know what I mean, we put it everywhere.
Yeah.
But it has the informational meeting, it has the vote,
Yeah.
and then it has, you know what I mean, what the difference is in your taxes come next year, not even this year.
Right, right.
And then if you have any other questions, you can call the town clerk's
Yeah.
office. That's where I was at.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, yeah. I just left Roy Hango's house.
Did you?
He wanted to see the plan when I got him, and I hadn't been around. And I got him with Tommy on Sunday, and he was gonna drop him off. Well, it was pouring rain out,
Yeah.
and Tommy kept him in his truck. So I stopped up tonight, I'll just, see Roy, because we're using his wastewater permit information that he submitted for us. And he was very thankful to go over it, but just let him know what was going on, and that was his question, well, when are we gonna be voting on it? I said, well,
May 28th.
information is being,
So which is
brought
gonna be
forward
May
and-
20th, and we'll just get our stuff together and whatever, which is great. If anybody had come to vote, I'm looking at the 3 that didn't, we were letting people know as they came through the line, too, you know what I mean, that there was gonna be another vote on this, cause people were asking and whatnot, so.
yeah.
So, which
So-
3?
This side of the table's awesome.
This side,
This
Brad.
side of
you
the
ready?
table is shit.
Don't worry, They'll
Good
beep
thing they
it.
edit
They'll
this.
bleep it.
Yes. Okay, so that's where we're at with this. Okay, so we can actually. Oh, where are we? Okay, so the next thing I have is Brian Douglas had gave us a proposal for engineering the ramp out here in the porch. Do you guys remember this? We
Yeah,
have a grant.
He was here, Gordon.
Okay, so
One
his
of the
proposal came in to engineer possibly putting a new door here. So that it's a smaller ramp, and then we can do the porch out there rather than doing this all the way around. Because right now, when we redid the roof,
Yeah.
I don't know, you guys haven't been here, but we go out and shovel that porch off, the snow comes off the roof, and it'll take you out. And I'm afraid it's gonna take, like, it hits Ginny's car out there. So we just kind of wanted to revamp things and put a roof over whatever's gonna be out there, because somebody's gonna get hurt at some point. For us, it's funny because we're,
Well,
Sean didn't think it was funny.
no, he did, he was scared.
well, that's something that we're gonna have to all consider.
Yeah,
Obviously, when you're on the snow side of the roof,
Can't they put the
the snow
rail
guards,
thing up
we
there
know,
with the,
we thought of that, but we don't know what kind of structure's up there that you can actually hitch them to,
well,
do you?
all your,
Is
all
that
your,
standing seam or is that corrugated?
Stand and see.
a standing seam, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they
They make grabbers for standing seam in the
Standing
back.
seam.
So, just to slow it down, but I don't know if you guys walk up that porch and walk off the edge of them things, sometimes the frickin' stairs roll. They literally roll. Somebody's gonna get hurt, so we gotta do something. I'm not saying it has to be this year.
Right, right,
Within this year to next year, something has to be done.
yeah, yeah,
I mean, Danny's been over here with the backhoe that we've had to lift it up and,
yeah.
something's gotta be done somewhere.
There's more screws in there than,
Yeah.
there's a ton of screws in there, and it's
Yeah.
getting to the point there's nothing to screw to.
But my thing is just to do the design which we have a grant for, 100% paid for,
Yeah.
is $6,000.
Yeah,
I need your guys' approval
Well, he came in under the 7.
under the 7. just to do the designs, because then
picked on
regional
them.
planning can help us get a grant for it,
Right,
if they do that.
right.
Huh? No, Catherine said she tried and like, we can't.
Yeah.
So.
But we just gotta have, just with Brian helping us, we just gotta have good consideration on, it's hard to work on the snow side of a building.
Yeah,
So what other options are there that if
Yeah.
we could stay on the gable end somehow, may be an option for us.
right.
But-
So we just need a motion to go ahead with his proposal and send it off, and then, you know, like, we don't have to agree to anything after that, but
Yeah,
this
yeah.
one's all paid for.
No, I make a motion that we go ahead and accept Brian Douglas's, offer.
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Alright,
Alright. So the next thing I have is, Vince was always the deputy register, so I don't know if you guys even know what that is. But it just means if the town clerk's office is not open and the funeral home or somebody needs transport of a body, somebody has to be able to sign off on the burial permits and whatnot at that time. It's never ever happened since I've been here, in the 16 years I've been here, that somebody else besides me has had to do that. But the law says we have to have somebody that is willing to do that if I'm not available.
To sign off on, or to go.
Burial permit for them to for them to transport a body for burial.
Oh,
well, I guess I'm part of the emergency response,
There-
so.
And
I
I'm
don't,
always
but you'll have to show
available.
me, but you'll have to
Right.
show me.
Like I said, and I'm always available. I'll give everybody my numbers. Like, it's
Yeah.
not a
Yeah.
huge thing, but yeah, okay.
you hear that
So
plane
we
dropping
need,
dates, been
Yeah.
going by my house there.
Well,
for
that's
a
what
while.
that,
All
yeah.
weekend.
so you just need a motion?
Just need a motion to appoint.
Yep,
I moved to appoint Mark as the
you're the
dead-
second. You
backup
can
dead
do
guy.
that.
Just don't tell my father-in-law.
Is right, yeah.
Right.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're good. Yep, okay. So that's all good. So now, other than that, I am down to your guys' number 9, if everybody reads their. So somebody has to make a motion for that, as it says.
Everything else is done?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I'll make a motion to go into executive session.
For
For what?
Accessory.
assessor contract.
I second it. Is there anything else we had talked about before we close it up, or is everything done?
Not unless anybody else has anything, that's where I was at.
About
I got-
Todd, what we were talking about on the way
Do you have
in?
anything else?
Well, I got a
Well, I
response.
just- you know-
Okay, go ahead.
The only thing I was is I thought by mistake that those letters for the amount the taxes were gonna increase, I thought they were going in. I thought, but they're not, like, you just posted them, so I asked.
Okay,
about
so
Well-
if you can let me know who you had mentioned that to, I can obviously, you know.
Well,
so-
my dad. And
Okay.
I think John Woods is the only two people, cause I see them and I asked them if they got a letter, cause
Okay,
I
no,
thought they were
so-
supposed to be.
Well, tonight, Roy asked me if you got anything, and I said, I'll have information, a little more wording tonight.
No,
So,
like, I will try to make it as clear as possible, and I will send it out, it'll be on our website, it'll be in every place I can think of, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, like, I'll put it out there.
Okay.
But if they are expecting one, obviously,
Okay, no, I
can-
didn't,
no.
Do we-
that was my mistake. 'cause
do
I
we
thought-
send out a mailer?
Did we?
No, what, can we, or do we, or would we?
You
or
could.
Could we?
Could, yes, absolutely.
To let all the town people
Well,
know?
that's what I mean, like, that's what this is, right here in front of you. That's what
Right.
I'm saying, like, I could send that, absolutely, like,
Maybe we, huh?
It's
Well, I know, but
I assumed that's what, when we thought, that's what was
when
going
we
on.
look at what we're spending for a building, a little mailer is probably
I-
cost effective.
I thought that's what
Right?
it was. but I guess I
I
misunderstood.
have no problem with that. I can send that out because we have bulk mailing. It's probably gonna be about $300
Well,
to send them
300.
out to everybody in town. But, or everybody that's registered to
Yeah,
vote, that's
yeah.
who we send them to.
Yeah,
If you
Yeah.
guys so choose,
Yeah.
then that's,
yeah, I make a motion that we actually take this upon ourselves to do and reach out to all of the registered, voters in the town of Berkshire.
I'll second it.
You don't see that?
The
No.
motion. You wanna
all
make
in
a
favor?
mo- All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, no, I have no problem with that. I mean, me
That
and
was
Lori
my,
can get
that
that
was
done by
my,
the end of
I
this
thought
week.
that that's what
No, it's okay.
the last meeting was, that that's what we were doing.
No, it's not. You might as well. There would be no, you know what I mean? There's no nothing and everything.
And everybody will get it and
That's right.
everybody, you can't say that you didn't know about it
Yeah.
or,
On top of all of your extra work of getting it out to these various places.
yeah.
So I did hear back, oh, are we still in the building? Oh, so I did hear back from Vermont Electric.
Okay.
And all they want us to do is to go ahead and send in the application for the engineering. And that just triggers everything for us.
Okay, so what application
So-
is that?
It's an application for a new service.
I move to send an application in to
Okay, but I
Vermont
don't have an
Electric.
application. I don't have it to send in.
No,
But we're gonna give you the okay.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, and I'll send it to you.
We're getting
I
it
don't
set so
even
you can do it.
Yeah, yeah, and I'll send it to you. Because the bill, the gentleman that I met with,
Yes, Bill.
he
Yeah.
sent it to me.
Okay, which is fine.
I'll send it
If there's
to you.
any questions, we'll bring them up at the next
Absolutely.
meeting.
Or if
Okay.
you got any questions in the interim, don't hesitate.
Yeah, okay.
Email me.
Okay. Okay, so,
Yep.
so let's stop. I'm writing down things here and now I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, so
That's for the electric,
electric,
Yeah.
this one was for mailings,
yeah,
and this one was
that was for,
the executive session we're not going into,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah,
You guys
we-
gotta do that all over again. You threw me off. I was like, whoa. Okay.
Yeah, and to that point of the electric, was there any discussion prior to my joining your team of what size service that you wanted in the building? Like a 200 amp? It's 150 on the pole now.
Yeah, 200,
A 200
Yeah, that's.
today's
pretty much standard.
single phase, yep, Y connection, okay.
Now, somebody stopped at the garage the other
he
day.
came,
They're boring the line underneath the roof.
They want to bore it. Now, we're talking about boring the line underneath the road. Did one of you gentlemen, okay, good,
Yes, we got that,
good.
yeah.
Well, he was just asking about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Corky,
We
you
knew,
met with
I
him.
had heard, I heard through him that it was happening.
Corky
I thought
came
he
over
was.
there, you weren't.
Yeah,
you weren't
Corky,
there.
yeah, Corky.
Corky was here.
That was the
We
first
knew it was
thing.
a court Yeah, we knew it was happening. I
Yeah,
thought
we're
you
not in
were-
executive session, but you guys kept going.
No, but you need a motion.
Yes,
for that.
we do.
We're done everything now?
I think we're
Did
done.
we vote on the electric service?
Yes,
We did vote.
yes, we're
We
good.
want a 200, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
200 amp.
Golly.
What is,
200 amp, single phase,
What, yeah.
4-wire.
I don't need all that
Is that
crap.
electrician?
I just need
does
to know
it-
you guys
is
are
that
gonna go
in
with it.
compliance with them?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
good.
because that's one of the things that is not included right now.
Yeah.
So we're trying to pick that up
Yeah.
and keep it going.
Yeah.
Along with that, Miss Emily, will be the communication. Consolidated. Now, I did get hold of, Steve Archambault, and he said, we're gonna have to call the office
For,
to get that
Work order.
Oh, yeah.
work
Yes,
order
yes. Oh.
established again,
oh, yeah.
to get that changed
But-
over.
When we bore under the road.
We bore with
can-
two
we
pipes.
bore two pipes,
Two
one
pipes.
for communications, one for power.
Correct.
Cause you can't go through the same thing.
Correct, correct. Yep. Okay.
Nope, Corky came out here and looked. It's a good
So-
thing you warned me ahead of time, but he walks in the door, I'm like, holy.
So I didn't know anything about it.
Well, I talked with Emily or somebody, I knew he was coming.
I called him the next morning and he was going to a job
In
in.
Sheldon,
Oh,
but he stopped
oh,
here on his way
perfect.
through, so.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I mean, I was in all agreement, so I said, better digging the road up. So,
Nope, it's all good.
So I moved to go into executive session.
Second? Oh, sorry.
I'll say,
for assessor's contract, yeah, we got it.
All in favor?
Alright.
Aye.
All right, you're good.